Electricity is simply the flow of electrons. All matter is made up of atoms, and an atom has a center called a nucleus. The nucleus contains positively charged particles called protons and uncharged particles called neutrons. The nucleus of an atom is surrounded by negatively charged particles called electrons. If we'll talk about current, there are two kinds, direct current DC and alternating current AC. Direct current electrons move in one direction. And the example is a battery, because batteries produce direct current, while in the alternating current, electron flows in both directions. And the generator is the producer of alternating current, where the current flows in both directions. As you know, electricity is an essential part of our modern life. People are using electricity for lighting, heating, cooling, refrigeration, and for operating appliances like computers, electronic devices, tape recorders, machinery, and the public transportation system. If you like to know how electricity works, what are the hazards, and what is the risk behind while working on an energized circuit, please click on the link that is appearing on your screen. Dear friends and colleagues, welding and cutting is a common activity in the construction site. Today, we'll discuss how to prevent electrical shock in the case if we are using a welding machine. Electricity is beneficial. Electricity is the part and parcel of our modern life. We have to look what precautions are required to prevent electric shock. What are the precautions needed to work safely on electrical appliances? And secondly, what you have to do in the case if a worker is electrocuted. So without wasting time, let's get started. As a worker, as a welder, as a foreman, and as a safety practitioner, you must be aware of all these safety precautions. Otherwise, you might be electrocuted during the welding operation. Point number one, make sure all cables are in good condition with no bare insulation of frayed wires to minimize the extent of live parts. Number two, protect cables from vehicular traffic or other hazards so the cables are not damaged, cut, or pinched. Make sure that the rod holder is insulated. Number four, don't replace the welding electrode with a bare hand or with a wet welding glove. Number five, always keep the hands and the body dry during a welding operation. Number six, avoid standing in water on wet surfaces or working with wet hands or wearing sweaty garments. Number seven, don't dip an energized electrode holder in water. Number eight, avoid direct contact with the live parts of welding equipment and the workpiece. Number nine, ground the work, a metal to be welded to a good electrical ground. Always insulate yourself from the work and ground. Number 10, wear proper protective equipment such as rubber boots and rubber pads. If performing arc welding in wet or high humidity conditions, wear rubber gloves under the welding gloves. Number 11, if the welding operation must be done on steel or other conductive material, use an insulating mat under the operator. Number 12, place the welding transformer in the close vicinity In case of need or accident, the transformer can be switched off quickly to cut off the power supply. Number 12, turn off the welding transformer during breaks are not in use. Detach the remaining welding electrode on the electrode holder before leaving the welding area. Don't hold or move the welding electrode holder and the welding return cable simultaneously when moving from one working position to another if the power source to the welding equipment has not been cut. If you will follow all these safety precautions, definitely you can prevent an electric shock once you are using a welding machine. Dear friends and fellows, you are on the platform of Safety First Life. If you are first time on this channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon for all future notifications. And if you find the video informative, then like, comment, and share it with your friends and fellows. Everybody like to avoid electrical shock, but still there are chances of electrocution. What should we do in the case if a worker is electrocuted? First of all, you have to call for medical help immediately. Number two, don't touch the victim with your bare hands until he or she is away from the live electrical source. Number three, turn off the power at the fuse box or circuit breaker panel. If the appliance or electrical equipment is the electrical source, or if you can do it safely, turn off the appliance or electrical equipment and unplug it. Just turning off the equipment is not sufficient and in some cases even not safe. Number four, if the electricity cannot be turned off and the victim is still in contact with the electrical source, decide if you must move the victim or push the wire away from the victim. Call for emergency help if the wire is high voltage power line. Number five, insulate yourself. If you must move a victim away from a live contact, wear dry gloves or cover your hands with cloth and stand on dry insulating material like cardboard, wood, or clothes. Ensure you have good footing and will not slip or fall when trying to move the victim. Number six, use a dry piece of wood, broom, or other dry insulating object or material to move the wire or power source away from the victim or push the victim off the live electrical source. Number seven, don't move the victim if there is a possibility of neck or spinal injury from a fall, for example, unless it is absolutely necessary. Number eight, give artificial respiration if the victim is not breathing. Number nine, give CPR if the victim's heart has stopped, only if you are trained in CPR. Dear friends and colleagues, if you are interested to know how to conduct CPR, please click on the link that is appearing on your screen. Number nine, cover bones with a sterile dressing. There may be a bone where the power source touched the victim and in the area where the electricity left the body to ground. On the surface, electrical burns may not look serious, but deeper in the tissue, the burn can be severe. Point number 10, keep the victim comfortable, warm, and at rest, and monitor breathing. But remember, here you need a professional medical assistance. Stay with the victim, provide first aid, and make arrangements for immediate arrival of emergency medical services. And secondly, if you don't know how to make CPR, if you don't know how to switch off the electrical source, please don't put yourself in danger. One worker is already the victim. Maybe you will be second. So your own safety is your primary responsibility to make yourself safe, productive, and with a helping hand and mind. You have to learn safety in depth. And if you like, please subscribe Safety First Life. And that's all for now. A short training session, how to prevent an electric shock during a welding operation is over now. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. Hope to see you soon with a new HSC tutorial. Till then, take care, good luck, and Allah Hafiz.